16 chopped hands emerged from the ground of Egypt during the excavation. But why were they only the right hands? Why were the other parts of the body not found? Why was the child chained and buried in a grave in Europe? And the secrets of the nations living in the land in the desert of Saudi Arabia. Archaeologists have found something from the ground that has changed the books of history. And today, we will discuss about them. Welcome back to Scope History Videos. Viewers, in 2012, a team of archaeologists was carefully excavating an ancient palace in Egypt. These people were hoping that perhaps they would find old clay pots, some ancient coins, or if they were lucky, they would find some gold jewelry. Meanwhile, an archaeologist, who was removing the clay layer with the help of a brush, stops his hands. He sees a white bone rising from the inside of the ground. The team immediately stopped their work and carefully cleaned the surrounding ground. So let's see if there were two human hands in front of them. When the hands are found, it is obvious that the body will also be somewhere here. Thinking this, they started digging further around. From the excavation done in search of the body, they saw 3 large holes in the ground, which were closed by putting soil. They thought they might have found a grave, but no. In these holes, not 1, not 2, but many human hands were filled, the total number of which was 16. The strangest thing was that they were all right hands. None of them were left-handed. These hands were placed in the ground in such an order that their fingers were up, just like a plant is sown to grow in the ground. The size of these hands seemed to be much larger than the hands of ordinary people, which was clear that these were definitely not the hands of today's era. It was obvious that these were not the hands of an ordinary person, but they were of very tall, broad people. And the most disturbing thing was that no other human body was found around. Only 16 right hands, which were buried in these dark holes for a long time. As soon as this news came on the internet, conspiracy theories began to form. Someone said it was some black magic of the ancient times, so someone called it a portal to reach the other world. Some theories even said that these hands were probably kept to please aliens. But the reality was much more severe and practically astonishing than all these theories. When scientists did a detailed laboratory test and osteological analysis of these bones, they found out that these bones are 3,600 years old. That era was when a nation called Hyksos came here to occupy Egypt. It is believed that Hyksos was actually a nation from today's Syria, which had made Avaris its capital. The place is now known as the Talat Deba near Cairo. The lab test confirmed that these 16 hands were the hands of different adult males who died during almost the same year. 16 right hands, and those 2 only of men. The answer to this mystery, which the archaeologists were looking for in the ground, was actually present on the ground. 500 kilometers south of Cairo, there is a temple called Habu, in Luxor, whose walls are made of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. This picture was found in one of them. A man is watching, and 2 women are pointing in the pit inside the ground. And there are a lot of right human hands in this pit. The hieroglyphics written on this wall, with the pictures are translated as follows. The number of enemies who were killed was known by the number of their hands. The 16 hands found in the old palace of Talat Deba were not of anyone else, but the hands of the enemies of Hyksos. In the old days of ancient Egypt, there were very strict rules to fight the enemy. During the war, the soldier did not run back. As proof of this, he would cut the enemy's straight hand and come back to the palace. This was done so that the enemy could never hold a sword or spear again in his life. When a soldier returned from the battlefield to the palace, he would present this terrifying trophy in front of his king and throw it in these pits. In return for each cut hand, the soldier was given gold as a reward, which was called the gold of valor. This was a strange currency of ancient Egypt. A cruel but excellent way to keep track of how many enemies have been defeated by which soldier. Now let's talk about a room found near the pyramids from the inside of the ground. This is not too old, when a team of geophysicists was working on a completely flat and sandy ground just outside the Giza pyramids in May 2024. These people were sending some signals into the ground through ground-penetrating radars, i.e. machines, called GPRs. This is the instrument that can see the ground down to several meters deep without digging it. The day was about to end, and the team was about to turn off their GPR devices. Meanwhile, a strange wave pattern began to appear on their computers. They saw that a tunnel of L-shape was formed several meters below the ground. It was 10 meters long and 15 meters wide, but it was closed by putting sand and mud inside it. It was clear from the radar wave pattern that the sand in this L-shape had been put later. The matter became serious when the radar detected a hollow cavity below the tunnel of that L-shape, which was going down another 10 meters. Consider it as an empty room. A secret room that was buried under thousands of tons of sand and mud. As soon as this news leaked and reached the internet, conspiracy theorists around the world started making stories about it. Some said that they have found the Hall of Records, in which all the knowledge and treasure of ancient and destroyed civilizations are hidden. But to understand its truth, you will have to know how this GPR machine works. GPR sends radio waves to the ground and then calculates how long those waves come back after colliding with stones or empty places. When the experts studied the data of these waves in detail, a very simple but genius thing came to light. That strange L-shape and empty place was actually a very large dug trench, which was later filled with fine limestone and sand. Archaeologists believe that this L-shaped structure was actually a path that went down to the real tombs or some special rooms. When a great official died in ancient Egypt, such trenches were built on top of his grave so that the grave below was safe. The strangest thing about this structure is that it was filled with sand. Its purpose could also be to save the grave from thieves, so that dacoits feel that there is only sand here and they cannot reach the real grave. Because this place is located right next to the pyramids on the Giza plateau, researchers also believe that thousands of years ago, when ancient engineers were building these pyramids, they used this big place as a stone pit, or as a way to put heavy stones on the pyramids. When the pyramid was completed, those great and intelligent architects cleaned up all the dirt of their construction. They filled that big trench with sand and soil, so that the area around the pyramid looked completely flat and beautiful. The Giza Plateau is a sacred place where physical excavation can harm many precious things. That's why no kind of excavation is allowed here. In August 2023, a team of archaeologists from Nicholas Copernicus University was excavating in a small village of Pind in Poland. This team was actually looking for the graveyard, where people who were rejected by society were buried in ancient times. During the work, a researcher saw a small skull buried in the soil. At first, it seemed that this was an ordinary grave, but as soon as the soil was cleaned, everyone present there was shocked. Archaeologists saw that a child's skeleton was lying in a very strange condition. The child's skeleton was lying face down in the grave. In ancient times, this was done so that if the dead were alive, they would not come out of the grave, but would get stuck in the depth of the ground. The most terrifying thing was a padlock on his feet. This lock was a sign that the world's door has been closed forever for that tiny creature. This discovery spread a sensation all over the world. People started calling it a vampire child. But the real question for the researchers was something else. What did this innocent child do that his own people locked him in chains after his death? Archaeologists and forensic experts researched the skeleton for months. They examined the structure of DNA testing and bones. The truth revealed by this investigation was no less than a horror film. The investigation revealed that in the 1600s, there was a vampire panic in Poland. People believed that some people would come back after death and kill their loved ones. If a child did something strange or got sick, the villagers would consider him a demon. Scientific research proved that the child was actually a TB patient, not a demon. Because of this, his body became extremely weak and turned yellow. There was no microscope at that time, and people did not know about germs, so they thought his yellowish and strange appearance was a demonic sign. Research also proved that the child's grave was reopened after being closed for the first time. The villagers were so scared that they buried him straight away. But when more people died in the village, they dug a grave and turned it upside down and locked it in their feet so that the devil could not come out. In the middle of the desert of Saudi Arabia, there is a lava tube called a Miesa, which has attracted the attention of the world due to its mysterious structure. The lava tube is actually formed when the volcano erupts, and the upper part becomes cold and stone due to the wind. But lava is still flowing inside. When the volcanic activity ends and all the lava flows, a hollow tube remains in the middle, just like a cave. There are many such lava tubes in Saudi Arabia, but Moyesa is the most famous of them. In the year 2000, geologists started research on it. But the real explosion happened when researchers from Griffith University and Max Planck Institute recently decided to go deeper into it. When the investigation team entered the darkness of the tunnel, they faced a scene that blew their minds. There was a pile of human bones in the thousands. The heads of men, women and children were also included in them. Not only human bones, but also some sharp stones were found from there, which may have been used for some work. When the radiocarbon dating of the soil on those bones and stone tools was done, the scientists were left with a headache. Many of these bones were 7,000 years old. The investigation also found that this lava tube was not just a house, but a strategic transit point, from where the old-fashioned herdsmen used to pass with animals so that they could escape the scorching sun of the desert and the looters. The rock art found on the walls of the tunnel also revealed the secret that in those days, buffaloes and goats were bred here, which is proof that the Arab Peninsula 7,000 years ago was much greener than it is today. In those days, People lived in these caves hidden under the ground and kept themselves safe from the looters and wild animals. What is your opinion about this? Do let me know in the comments section. I hope you will like and share this Scope History videos. See you in the next video.